Hey Pisces, good afternoon. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. So before I even get started, I pre-shuffled everything. Thank you for being here. I just want to say I smoke, I curse, I reference God because that's who I believe in and pray to. And there will be noise in the background of my videos at some point because I have a noisy life. Other than that, if those things are cool, stick around. If not, click the little X button, go find you somebody who's more suitable to read for you. If you choose to stick around, thank you. That being said, like I said, Pisces, I already pre-shuffled the cards. The number of the day is 4. Not just because today is a 4 energy. Today is the 13th of November, 2023. So that all breaks down to, I think it was 31, which is 4. So it wasn't just that, but 4 has been heavy. That energy heavy. I wasn't sure on whose reading I was going to do, but then I was feeling like Pisces. So you guys are the only ones who are getting a reading today. Congratulations to y'all. Alright, I'm just fucking with y'all. But I did pre-shuffle. I shuffled the shit out of the both decks, but shuffle a little more just so y'all see. While I was doing the pre-shuffle, I got depth. I got things are slowing down. I got you need to stay focused and stay the course. And the first thing I got was it's a setup. So I don't know what the fuck some of y'all involved in, but be mindful of people who are around you who don't have your best interest at heart, or who may front or fake like they do have your best interest at heart, but they don't. Because I was hearing it's a setup, and I just got goosebumps when I said that. So that's specific for one individual, whoever the fuck you are. Just know that whatever you're about to go do or get involved in is a setup. Stay the fuck out of it. Knight of Swords popped out while I was shuffling just now, and I said that. So please don't do anything irrational. Don't be impulsive. Don't be impulsive, and don't be emotional, and don't react without thinking. That's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Really just overcome with goosebumps again. So I heard somebody say that when their ancestors are around, it gets hot in their house. When mine are around, it gets cold in my house. Something about fingerprints. And again, I'm going back to that setup energy. So don't do it. Whatever you're thinking about getting involved in, don't be there. Because just being there, your fingerprints are going to be found and you're going to be associated with it. Something about it's a setup. Somebody's setting you up. So I really want to tap out of that energy. That's not for every Pisces. That's for like literally one specific Pisces, wherever the fuck you are. Please get out of my energy. You got some shit going on and just stay clear. Please be careful. Other than that, okay, God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, please guide me and let me know what Pisces needs to know at this moment, please. What does Pisces need to know at this time in their life? Where does their focus need to be? What does Pisces need to know at this time, please, God? You have a few that want to jump out, but nothing pops so. Oh, okay. And reversals. I hate reading reversals, you guys, so I guess y'all going to be my challenge because I'm guided to read them right now. Nothing's changing. Whatever situation you're in a cycle, whatever situation is coming back to you right now, if it's a person, they haven't changed. If it's a job and you're going back to, nothing's changed. Don't go back to the past, because whatever this past situation is, nothing has changed. Jupiter energy, Jupiter and Venus. I don't know why, I just feel Jupiter and Venus. You hear those sirens? I feel like there's going to be a medical emergency, and even before I heard the sirens, I was looking at the cross in the middle of these pentacles. You see how there's crosses? I was looking at those before I heard the sirens. So if you were being juggled before, you're still going to be juggled. This person, they were fast and flighty, hot and heavy, and they're still that way, just not with you. So this person may make you feel like they changed, or this situation may seem like it changed on the exterior, but internally nothing's changed. If anything, they've gotten worse. And King of Wands energy here came out, and that's King of Wands is upright. That speaks to passion, drive, ambition. So maybe this person is lacking those things, or one of those things, passion, drive, or ambition. This person may be lacking that, or you may have it and be watching this situation. This might not be something that you're involved in. All I know is it's a past situation and it hasn't changed. If anything, it's gotten worse. Aries, Leo, Sag, somewhere involved maybe. What do I need to know for Pisces? Talk to me about this situation in which nothing has changed. What is the situation in which nothing has changed for Pisces, please? Pardon my sniffles, guys. I came down with a cold last week that I'm still kind of getting over. What is the situation from the past that nothing has changed in, that Pisces needs to be aware of? What is the Two of Pentacles, reverse, please? Oh, why so many? You foolishly jumped in thinking that you were that bitch and got cut off. That's what I just heard. You foolishly jumped in thinking you were that bitch and got cut off. You thought you were quick. You thought you were clever. And yeah, you have healing to do. Go sit the fuck down. Meanwhile, that's not what these cards say. But that's what I got as soon as the cards were laid on the table, which is crazy. Because you got the Fool, the Star, and the Queen of Swords all upright. So the Fool is this past situation in which nothing has changed involves you taking a fresh start and having like hope and faith and being optimistic, and then getting shut down real quick. It's like somebody coming bursting your bubble every single chance they get. And so in this situation, your bubble is going to be burst. Nothing has changed. It's like getting your hopes up only to be disappointed. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, which would be past energy. So this is something regarding children, or this is, again, this was already a past situation, but I'm just saying this is involving children, or this can be something like a childhood dream that you've been trying to get off the ground, and you keep taking this leap of faith, and you have all this hope and optimism, and then you share your knowledge with somebody, and shit just falls apart. Stop telling people your plans. Stop telling people your hopes and your dreams. Because these people that you're telling your plans and your hopes and your dreams, they don't want to see you succeed. They want to see you fall flat on your face. What's the Knight of Wands in reverse, please? Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse here, please? Regarding this situation, nothing has changed. The Knight of Wands is your warning that nothing has changed. So if it's you had hope, you know, that at this job you were going to climb the ladder and be successful, they're gonna just continue to use you for your hard work and then praise someone else and give them the promotion that you want. If this is a relationship where you're dating and, you know, you're doing the most, and this person just is gonna accept everything you do for them, take, and then they're gonna turn around and give it to someone else. They're gonna take everything that you share with them and give it to someone else, even if it's your energy. And this can be a job, a person, any kind of situation. It's a situation from the past, though, in which nothing has changed. This Knight of Wands in reverse, please. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? As I said, I really feel like it's a warning to you. And the lightning is very pronounced for me. When I look at this card upside down in reverse, the lightning is very pronounced. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse, please, God? Somebody doesn't want me to say this. Queen of Cups. They don't want you to listen to your intuition. They're not listening to their intuition. This person is, they don't have anything to give. You're looking for this person to support you in this endeavor, this this new start, this hopeful, optimistic new start, this leap that you take, and you're hoping this person is going to be supportive, and they're not. That's what hasn't changed. They're still unsupportive. They're enabling unhealthy behavior. So while you may think this person is supportive, they're not supporting you in the right way. They're just enabling more unhealthy behavior. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands in reverse, please. Heavy on that they don't want you to listen to your intuition. This person slow down. This person might be feeling like this, unsupported, and they might have grown up feeling unsupportive since childhood, and that's why they want you to feel unsupportive, because they want you to feel like they do. Who is this person? That's what I want to know. Who is this Knight of Wands in reverse for Pisces? Who is this person or situation for Pisces? Who is this person or situation in Pisces' life that wants them to feel unsupported? I just got King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone who could be your boss, even though the Emperor is not out here. I got that energy heavy. It's someone who wants to control the situation. Someone who wants to control your ambition, your drive, your motivation. They want you to feel unsupported so you won't move forward. This person is trying to keep you stuck. That's why they're taking your ideas and your energy. They're taking your energy and they're using you so that way you're completely emotionally depleted and you can't function and do things that you need to do for you. Tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse for Pisces, please. Knight of Wands in reverse for Pisces. Truth. Everything I'm telling you is true. Oh. Yo, I didn't even see that. Alright, well, I don't think y'all seen it either. Well, you might have in this little corner. I'm not paying attention to the video and what y'all can see and what you can't see. The Ace of Swords popped out. I thought it was just by itself. It was right here. What I didn't see is when I went to move it, that's when I seen the Emperor. So remember when I was telling you the Emperor is not out here, could be your boss. The Emperor is not out here. Emperor is out here. That was speaking the truth. This is your boss for some of you guys. For some of you guys, this is your boss who doesn't want to see you move up the ladders. Your strength gives this person anxiety. They feel betrayed by your strength. So maybe, like I said, if this person has went through life feeling unsupported, they see you being unsupported and still strong. And while they admire that about you, they hate you for it. It makes them feel like betrayed because they can't do it themselves. They're not able to achieve that level of strength themselves. They're not able to withstand or master something, master themselves. They're not able to tame that beast within themselves as you are able to tame the beast within yourself. And you guys don't even have to have the same beasts. Understand, this is just a person that feels betrayed by your strength. This is a person who feels resentment, almost even hatred over your resilience. I just heard. It's not even your strength and your mastery, it's your resilience. This person hates you for your resilience. And they don't hate you because they love you. And they love that about you. But there's a thin line between love and hate in this person. While they admire that about you, it's the thing that they hate the most about you. Is that you're so strong and you continue that in the face of all this adversity, you always see victory, you always see achievement, you always see success, and there's always progress. And even when they feel like you're stuck, stupid, and stagnant, you're still making progress. And they're like, how the fuck? I've thrown everything at this bitch. How she still... How? So I just got how. How is she still victorious? How is she still crowned? They don't understand it. And they hate you for it. But it's a secret hatred. It's a secret hatred. They don't want you to know. On the outside, they just act like everything is all sunny and pleasant, and they're part of your team, and they're supportive, and they love you. And within, it's betrayal. They're devastated by your strength. They feel like because you're strong and you're able to overcome things that you will leave them. That you don't need them and you will leave them. I don't know why anybody wants to be needed rather than wanted, but yes, that's the energy that I'm feeling. This person needs to be needed. So whoever this Knight of Wands in reverse is, this person needs to be needed. This situation, this job, they need to be needed. They want you to grovel. They want you to beg for your job back. They want you to beg for your position back. They want to hear how much, you know, you're suffering without them. This is somebody very controlling. This is somebody who's blinded by the truth. They're going to hide behind their truth. I just heard. Something about pointy shoes. Wicked Witch of the West. The feet hanging out from underneath the house in the Wizard of Oz. I just heard Ding Dong, the witch is dead. What the fuck is going on here? I really feel like I'm channeling right now, guys. So this is definitely you guys. This is not me. Tell us about this King of Wands, Pisces, please. Tell us about this King of Wands, Pisces. King of Wands. They want you to have the inner strength. The inner strength to make a clear and decisive decision. To make a clear-headed, level-headed, definitive, not decisive, definitive decision. With clear direction, and then they want you to, once you have that vision, with a clear path in front of you, they want you to just go. Just go. It's like having a race car and wanting to go drive it at 140, 160 miles per hour, but knowing that you can't drive it on the streets. So you're going to a racetrack where you can drive it at that speed, but in the anticipation of you getting to that racetrack, you have to do the regular speed limit. And then when you finally get to that racetrack and, you know, they tell you to go and that green light goes and you start going, it's just clear road, open space. So they want you to prepare. They want you, that's why this is here. They need you to prepare. There's something they need you to prepare for, because when the time comes, it's time for you to go, and you're to use all your strength and everything that you've learned and all your resilience and everything that you've overcome to go when it's time. Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that you've been working on very hard, very steady. This is something that you've been diligent about, something very straightforward, and it's just something that you wanted for you, something about red and black. So fuck around, it's just a red and black car. Some of you are getting a black car with red trim, red pinstripes, red brake calipers, red rims. Some of y'all coming into some money and y'all gonna get a nice car. Good for you guys. Congratulations, whoever that is. I hope you enjoy it. Take good care of it. Don't drive crazy. You know, don't go racing everybody every day. These streets are fucked up. I don't know if y'all over here on the East Coast, but our streets are all the way fucked up. Because they don't want us racing, so. I want you to have a clear plan. I want you to take the lead. And they want you to be bold about it. And there's no going back. No turning around. What is this bold, decisive action Pisces needs to take? What is this bold, decisive action that Pisces needs to take, please? What is this bold, decisive action that Pisces needs to take? And it's double the energy, like I said, because you got the King of Wands, clarifying the King of Wands. So this bold, decisive action that Pisces needs to take, please. And they just spoke a lot. The first one out was this one. It's the Tower. So this is... First thing you're going to have to do is deal with the destruction. Deal with whatever you've been building. Again, back to this. Whatever you built in the past, that you took the leap of faith, you had this hope, you had this optimism, you were clever, you were perceptive, you were independent, and then you shared your knowledge, and then it all came crashing down. Well, this is that Tower moment where it all comes crashing down again. So the first thing you need to do is brace yourself for that. Brace yourself for whatever you've been working on to come fucking crashing down again. Brace yourself for the anxiety, and don't blame yourself, is what I just got. Don't stress and don't blame yourself. You're going to feel like, damn, I should have knew better. I should have protected myself. This can be going into business with somebody and sharing your ideas and having an investor and them coming in and taking over and fucking up your plans or taking your whole idea from you. And this is you feeling like, I should have known better. I should have guarded myself. I should have protected myself. I should have found a better way. This is you being in your head, all in your head. I should have, coulda, woulda. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. And remember the resilience that you've had, that people look up to you for having and hate you for having, and admire you at the same time. Think of that resilience, think of that strength, think of that mastery. Get out of your head and get into that energy. Get into that resilient energy. And don't you give up. Don't you give up. And it says, watch out for what's like for the next shoe. It's like you're waiting for the next shoe to drop, but instead of waiting for the next shoe to drop, the shoe doesn't drop. You know what that shoe drops? That next shoe to drop? That's your victory. So this tower is not just the destruction of what you've been trying. Could be that final breakthrough. It's like in the past you've tried and nothing has worked, but you tried something different now because all that other shit wasn't working. It was the past. It was the same shit coming back. So now you reject the past. You reject that past shit coming back. You try something new, and bam, you have that breakthrough. Again, bold leadership, ambition. What is that action you need to take? You need to rebuild. You need to keep going. You need to keep going. And why do you need to keep going? Because the victory is right ahead. And you may not see that. Talk to me about this Chariot. For this bold, decisive action, you might need to travel or move. Travel, it looks like... whatever you do, whatever talent, whatever gift that you have, this can be take the bold action of leaving this job and venturing off on your own. And you might be doing hand-to-hand sales on the fucking street. That's what it seems like. It gives me the energy of back in the days when we didn't have the internet and music streams. Everything was like, people used to sell records and tapes out of their trunk to get their music heard. And this is like that. This is that kind of energy, that hand-to-hand hustle to get your business up, to build your brand, to build your business. This is you traveling to do so. Just fuck it didn't work out in this location. I'm gonna pick up and I'm gonna fucking move and I'm gonna do my shit there. This is, nothing is changing here. This isn't getting any better. I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna fucking move. I'm gonna destroy everything that I've built thus far, because it's not working. Let that tower fall. That tower is going to fall. I'm going to pick up and move and rebuild somewhere else. Talk to me about this Chariot energy, please. For this bold, decisive action. What is the Chariot for this bold, decisive action that Pisces needs to take, please? What is the Chariot here for this bold, decisive action? Something about the number 7, Pisces. Something about the gateway, the portal, the moon. Not the full moon. They're like the little quarter moon. I don't know what that stands for. I'd be lying if I try to tell you. What is the Chariot here for this bold, decisive action that Pisces needs to take? New direction. Go explore. Explore how to make your energy lighter. Like I feel like you've been heavy. You've been heavy in thought, heavy in stress, heavy in your life, heavy into drinking, heavy into whatever it is you're into. They want you to lighten up on whatever it is that you've been heavy on. So if you've been heavy on exercise every fucking day, they want you to lighten up. If you've been heavy on stress and sadness, they want you to lighten up. If you've been heavy on yourself, they want you to lighten up. If you've been heavy and hard on other people, they want you to lighten up. This is like that, I don't know, I don't have that deck. It's like, I think it's called the Rebel deck. I've seen people read, and it's like, tight asses don't get laid. I've heard people read the card in readings, like older readings, but I've heard people say something about tight asses don't get laid, and that's what I was just getting from that, like, lighten up. Like, don't be such a tight ass. Not that you won't get laid, because who the hell cares about that? I mean, I guess there are people who care about that, but y'all not listening to me. Those are not the people who are listening to me right now. Something to do with your creativity. They want you to explore your creativity, your talents, your gifts. You have, some of you are intuitive and they want you to explore it. Some of you are artists and they want you to explore it. Some of you have creative abilities. Could be baking, could be anything. Sewing, could be, fucking art projects with kids. Whatever the fuck it is that you guys have that you're gifted with, they want you to explore those gifts, those talents, your natural God-given abilities. Whatever that you do that comes to you really easy, they want you to explore that and explore a way to share it, but without you getting fucked in the end, without giving it away. They don't want you to give away your talents, your gifts, but they want you to share them, but they don't want you to give them away, if that makes sense. I don't know. That is conflicting for me, but that's what I just got. For me, it's conflicting only because, you're not supposed to monetize. I mean, I guess you could, but your gifts and your talents come from God. You co-create with God. Is how I feel about that, but that's not what I just got. What I got is you're meant to not give it away, and you're still co-creating God. Please, with God, don't mistake what I meant. Don't mistake what I just said, because that was not my intention. You're still co-creating with God, but He doesn't, or God doesn't want you, or the universe doesn't want you to give away. They want you to share them, but they don't want they don't want you to give them away. Something about self-sacrificing. You guys are very self-sacrificing and selfless, and they want you to be more mindful of your worth, mindful of your value, because your gifts, nobody else has your gifts. Your gifts are your gifts. So they want you to value them. And that's why it's not to give them away. Apparently, maybe you guys are overgivers and you just naturally give, and you'll give and you'll give, and you'll do things that you're good at just because you can and people ask you to. They want you to set up boundaries, is what I'm getting. Some of you want to explore and possibly try to live off the land. I'm hearing go for it. There are people out there who have been dibbling and dabbling and living off the land, and they want to go for it. And that's an avenue that you want to explore. And I'm getting this is the time to go for it. Be bold. Take that action. Stop buying food from the supermarket. Remember, whenever you want to manifest something in, you have to make room for it in your life. So if you're still going to the supermarket and you're buying all this store-bought food and all this shit and nasty processed shit that they sell you, then where's the room for the fresh? Where's the room for networking to find yourself a produce farmer, or I don't know if they're still called butchers, the people who raise the animal and then slaughter them, but you guys get what I'm saying? You need to have room for whatever you want to bring in. It's just like simple as 3D shit. Like if you want new clothes, you have to clean out your closet and get rid of the old ones so you have space for the new shit to come in. If you want If you're a woman and you want a man and you've been living your single life and you live alone and you know what I mean, you've been doing everything on your own, well then you got to clear off the other side of the bed and make sure that your computer and last week's socks and your glasses and the book that you fell asleep reading on are not on the other side of the bed. You want to make sure that that's comfortable, open, ready to receive the man or the woman that you want laying next to you. Understand? I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like at this point I'm just rambling. Alright, what I am going to do is I'm going to close out this message. What do we need to know to close out this message? And I'm not going to use this deck. What does Pisces needs to know? What does Pisces needs to know? No. Sounds so ignorant. What does Pisces need to know to close out this message, please, God? What does Pisces need to know to close out this message? I just got real gentle and quiet. My tone got quiet and calm and at ease. Please know that you are supported and that your angels and ancestors are around you and that they're with you and they're co-creating with you and they're giving you that push, the gentle, loving nudge that you need just to get from stuck in the mud. I was getting like a stick in the mud energy, and like maybe you were using that stick to guide your boat in shallower waters, but now you kind of maybe got your stick stuck. So they're giving you that gentle nudge that you need to get you from stuck in the mud. What does Pisces need to know to close out this reading, please, God? What does Pisces need to know to close out this reading? Listen to your inner guidance, your inner goddess, I heard. And yes, men, you guys have an inner goddess as well, because we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. So something about your inner goddess for you men, it might be that inner maternal, but this is definitely regarding your intuition and secrets and this. Oh, for some of you, that's what they're telling you, not to share your ideas this time. Because remember at the beginning of the reading, I was telling you, you have this leap of faith and you go and then you share your ideas with people and shit just gets all fucked up. This is telling you not to share your ideas with anybody. To keep everything a secret. To keep your plans to yourself. To make a clear, bold, decisive plan. To take action when you have the runway space for it. To be ready to go. So make the plan. Prep. And as soon as that runway is clear, you hit fucking go. But you don't tell anybody what you're doing in the meantime. Not near nobody. Don't even tell your motherfucking mama. Because the more people you tell, the more people you're going to have to stand up for yourself to. The more people who are going to feel like they have the right to have an opinion on what you're doing or how you're doing it. And at the end of the day, every time you've given somebody else the right to have an opinion on what you're doing and how you're doing it, that shit came crashing down. Crashing down. You were left out in the cold with your own fucking ideas. Every single time. But this time, you're going to keep your plans to yourself. You're going to leave everybody else out in the cold with regards to your plans. You're not going to tell them shit. You're going to let the pieces fall. You're not going to step in the way of other people's karma. You're going to get out of your own way. And then you're going to see the breakthrough. The sun. That is the last card. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. No, you can't see it. These are the last cards that came out just now. But the sun was the last one out. So that's how I read them. I read them the Five of Pentacles. Like I said, you shared your ideas and you got left out in the cold. You shared your ideas and people didn't think that they were good enough. And now that you went ahead and you're continuing to do your own thing and you don't give a fuck about what these people say, you're going to find your own happiness. You're going to find your own way. This is you getting out of your own way. These people aren't going to be able to hold you back anymore with their naysaying and their opinions and their questions and they're making you think about, you get in your head and you start to second guess yourself because of their opinions. They're not going to be able to share their opinions with you to get you to second guess yourself this time, because you're going to keep it a secret. You're going to stay quiet here with the High Priestess. The number 3 is significant to you guys, and definitely the number 4. So also the number 34 could be significant to some of you guys. The number 17 was really pronounced in the star. I just seen that as well. And the number 2. I keep seeing it in Gemini and in the High Priestess. Even though no, it's the Empress is 3. So yeah, the number 3 is significant to you guys, because I meant to say 2 and I said 3. I'm telling you, 3 and 34. Something about a decision you guys made in the past. You second guessed yourself and you backed out right at the last minute, and that was supposed to be your happiness. And intuitively you know, and you feel like you missed the boat, but you didn't. What else does Pisces need to know to close out this message, please? They want to make sure that you get out of your head, and you don't, that your thoughts become words, your words become things, your things become, your thoughts become words, your words become actions, your actions become your behavior becomes your character. That's how that goes. And this, I just got self-fulfilling prophecy. So you start to get in that defeated mode, and then you trap yourself. You're in your own head, and you don't have the success that you want, or you feel like you won't get the success that you want, or you're not good enough to receive the success that you want, and you block your own happiness. You block your own victory. You block your own happiness. You walk away from what you've started before it has a chance. So there, that's been your reading. Alright, you guys, be blessed. Till next time. Bye.